Good afternoon, people of Our Lady of Perpetual Help, and this is your pastor with this week's installment of Flock Notes. And as I always say at the very beginning, make sure you pay attention to the ads below me, keep your eyes and ears open to the announcements of Mass and the bulletin as well, so we can all plug into what's going on here at OLPH. And just a few things I want to highlight is faith formation registration is open. So K through 8, Claire will be in charge of that. You can see her information either below me or in the bulletin. Also, for those high schoolers needing confirmation preparation, that's open as well too, confirmation registration. And so much like with Claire's information, Jorge's information is below me and in the bulletin, to where you can contact him about signing up and things. And also, if you're an adult in need of sacraments, whether that be baptism or Holy Communion or confirmation or all three or two of the three, whatever it may be, to become in full communion with the church, OCIA is beginning as well. And Jorge is in charge of OCIA, and so he will, I should say. I was thinking Claire, but Jorge, his information, of course, like I said before, is down below me, also in the bulletin, and also on our website and all that stuff. So we can get in contact for all those things, wherever we may fall in any of that. And also, too, we have a bereavement group that has started here. It's called Seasons of Hope. It's a bereavement support group, and that is meeting on Monday evenings at 6 p.m. And we have our senior luncheon coming up. It'll be this week, or September 10th, I should say, not this week, next week. September 10th on at noon in the Holy Family Center. And we will be having we know I've been mentioning this for a little while. Our rummage sale is coming up. And so we'll be taking donations from between September 13th and September 18th from 9 to 5. And on Friday, the sale itself will be Friday, September 19th from 1 o'clock to 8 p.m. And then Saturday, September 20th from 7 a.m. to noon. And we'll be taking those donations, like I said, the 13th through the 18th between 9 and 5. And we ask that, because A, we have to pay to recycle them, and B, they don't move, and it's difficult physically to move them. We please ask no large appliances, no mattresses, things like entertainment centers, big pieces of furniture like that, like I said, please. And no car seats, no baby cribs. And please try to, the torn or broken items, please refrain from bringing those too, because that's hard to move. And also to any electronics, TVs, computers, things like that, we have to pay to recycle those. So we ask that please do not bring those as part of the rummage sale. Also coming up on September 13th and 14th, we'll be introducing the baby bottle drive, which is done through the Pro-Life Ministries. In conjunction with Cultural Life Family Services, in order to raise money for their mission, and also too, we have the 40 Days for Life starting on September 14th as well. So it's a time when we take one of the days out of the week where we meet down at the local Planned Parenthood for peaceful prayer, just to make a presence, and also to let know that we stand for life, and we stand for life from beginning of life until natural death, and every point in between. And so with that, I want to talk a little bit about the readings that you're going to hear this weekend. And there's a little something coming up that you're going to hear in the Psalms. And I think it's beautiful, and I think it's something we should all it's something we all need to hear. I think it's something we should all kind of reflect upon. Now, the response for the psalm is, "In every age, O Lord, you have been our refuge." But the last portion of the psalm says, "Fill us at daybreak with your kindness, that we may shout for joy and gladness all our days. And may the gracious care for the Lord our God be ours. Prosper the work of our hands for us. Prosper the work of our hands." And I think there's many ways of saying this, but I believe it's said so beautifully in the psalm that, you know, we seek God for everything. And God is the God of all, and the God of life, the God of death, the God who, when I say death, I mean the God who calls us home, death as we know it on this earth, but to life eternal. But also too, God rules our days and our nights here while we're here on this earth, and so we turn to Him in everything that we do. So with that, I hope you've all had a great week, and I hope to see you all in Mass on Sunday.